People often say, "That's a fine how do you do," when deep in their hearts they know it's really only a fairly good how do you do. There's actually such a thing as disposable douche, and I wonder, why would you want to keep it in the first place? When I was a little boy, I used to read about the decline of Western civilization, and I decided it was something I'd like to make a contribution to. Have you noticed when you look in the top drawer of someone else's desk, there are always a few pennies in the pencil tray? I take them. In a package of bacon, underneath the neat horizontal strips, there's always one oddly folded piece that seems to have been thrown in at the last minute. You rarely see one oat all by itself. The best thing about living at the seashore is that you only have assholes on 3 sides of you, and if they come at you from the water, you can hear them splash. Although it's untrue that rubbing a toad causes warts, it does give the toad a hard-on. We'll never be an advanced civilization as long as rain showers can delay the launching of a space rocket. I never worry that all hell will break loose. My concern is that only part of hell will break loose and be a lot harder to detect. What is all this dinner and a movie shit? Why can't people just go somewhere and fuck for 3 or 4 hours? In a restaurant where they serve frog's legs, what do they do with the rest of the frog? Do they just throw it away? You never see frog torsos on the menu. Is there actually a garbage can full of frog bodies in the alley? I wouldn't want to be a homeless guy looking for an unfinished cheeseburger and open the lid on that. Boy, I hope no one asks me to show them the ropes. I have no idea where they are. Maybe I could pull some strings and find out. If you practice throwing the discus alone, you have to go get it yourself. You know what's a lot of fun? Go in the hospital room of a terminal patient and whisper to him, "Hang on, we're working on a miracle drug. It'll be ready in about 5 years. One thing nice about being dead is that you immediately become eligible to appear on stamps and money. Cats thought, "I sure could do with a nice rat." Oxen can be trained to genuflect and whistle softly in the moonlight. Have you ever noticed that the escalator handrail and the part you're standing on don't move at the same speed? You know what you rarely see? A 93-year-old guy working on his resume. I don't mind government regulation, but requiring people to wear helmets during intercourse is a bit much. Who does a male ladybug dance with? Did you ever notice that apparently the Lone Ranger and Tonto never got their laundry done? Believe it or not, someone has actually gone to the trouble of determining that Columbus, Ohio has the best-dressed police force. This is a sign of having very little to do. You know how you get rid of counterfeit money? Put it in the collection plate at church. They don't care. They give it to blind people. I don't understand the problem some people have with paroling Charles Manson. I say let him loose and let him get on with his work. I have a long list of celebrities I'd be glad to share with him. When people say clean as a whistle, they forget that a whistle is full of spit.